Hello everyone, in this video we will be going to talk about what is an MCP server and how you can implement it in the Python programming language. So let us start. So here in this diagram, basically what we are doing, we are creating a very powerful AI application which will talk to the different services like where to get the data from, how to store the data, and even in how to read your email. So this is where MCP comes into the picture. So what MCP will do, it will connect your AI application to the various data sources like web APIs, Slack, Gmail, GitHub, and after that your AI application will give you the result. So here the web API will help you to get the data from the internet. Slack will help you to send the notification. Gmail will help you to publish some message on your Gmail account. Similarly, GitHub can help you to read some code from the GitHub. And after that, we have databases where you can going to be storing your result. So overall, you can say that MCP is a connector which will help your AI application to connect with the various services. Now we will see the practical implementation of the MCP server, like how you can create it in the Python programming. So first of all, what I am going to do, I will be creating a folder. Let us name it as YouTube. After that, I am going to open CMD here. Now you have to install something called as UV package. UV package is very much important if you want to download any libraries at a very high speed. It is written in Rust programming language. So what I will do, I will write here pip install UV. Now click on enter. In my system it is already installed. Now let me clear my screen. The first command that I have to run is called as UV init command. So it will initialize a project inside this folder. So let me click on enter. And here we can see a folder has been created, UV init. So you can see these are all the packages we can have. Now let me create a virtual environment. So what I will do, I will write here UV venv and it will create a virtual environment. After that, let me activate this virtual environment by using this command .win/script/activate. Now let me click on enter. Next, after that, what you have to do, you have to install some libraries. So in order to install the libraries, you will use this command UV pip install, then your library name. So my library name is something called as MCP. Then here I am going to install MCP CLI. So these are the two libraries name that I am going to install. Let me click on enter. And you can see my library has been installed. Now let me clear my screen. Next step, what I am going to do, I will be going to start writing my Python code. So here I will be opening my main.py file. And let me remove this thing and I will start writing my Python code. So first of all, what I am going to do, I will be going to create a database and I am going to insert some values into it. So here I am going to use SQLite 3 package. So here we can see I am importing my SQLite 3 package. After that, what I am going to do, I will be creating a function which is called as initdb. And here I am going to create a database called as community.db. Once it is done, after that what I am going to do, I will be going to create a connection. Once the connection has been created, after that I am going to execute this code. This is the SQL code I am going to execute. So here what it will do, it will create a table called as chatters and it will contain three things: ID, name, messages. After this thing will be done, I am going to insert some values into it. So here I am executing this command like select count of star from chatter. It will count the number of rows into it. And then I am going to insert some record. So these are the records I am going to insert. After that, I will execute this command like cursor.execute many and I will paste this command, insert into chatters name comma message. So once this thing has been done, I will close my connection. I will commit the things and then close my collection and then I will call my initdb function. Now let me run this code. So let me first save it out. And here what I will do, I will run this file. So I'll write here python main.py. Now if I run this thing, what it will do, a database is created named as communitydb. Once this database is created, now I will create another Python file which will communicate with this communitydb database. So let me create a file here. Let me name it as server.py. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to import some libraries. So here from the MCP server, I'm going to import fast MCP function. Then I'm going to import SQLite 3 for communicating with our database. Then OS module for specifying our credential or specifying our directories. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the absolute path of my database by using this os command, os.path.directory name, and here I am specifying the path. After that, here I am joining this base directory with my community database where it is located. So once you specified your directory location, after that what you have to do, you will be going to initialize your MCP server. So here I am giving a name which is called as community chatter. So this is the name of our MCP server. Once this thing is done, the next step is to, next what you have to do, you have to define your MCP tool. So this is the tool I am going to define. So you have to use the decorator function @mcp.tool, and here I have created a function called as getTopChatters. First of all, what it will do, it will communicate with my database which is community.db. Then it will initialize my cursor and it will execute the command like select name comma message from chatters. So basically it will display the names and messages from the chatter. Once this thing is done, it will fetch all the results present in the database and then it is closing the server. After that it is formatting the result and printing the things. After this I will be going to call this function called as getTopChatter. Here you can see I am running my MCP server locally. Now let me run this out. So in order to run this out, what you have to do, let me open my cmd. So the first command that I need to run is this one, uv run mcp dev server.py. This is my file name. Now let me run this out. So what it will do, it will open something called as MCP instructor where we can test our tools. So we will wait for a minute. And here we can see my MCP server is started on this port number. So what I will do, I will open this port. And this is the interface of your MCP instructor. In the right hand side, you can see these are the transport type. We will talk about it later. This is the command it is running. uv, then run mcp run server.py. After that, what you have to do, you have to just click on connect here. And you can see it is connected with my tool. Now here, you have to go to the tools function. And if you click on list tools, there is a function, you can see getTopChatter. So if you click on it, and if you execute this tool, it will retrieve me all the results present in my database. So here we can see everything has been returned. Now if you verify this thing here, you can see it is successfully run. Now once you test your tool, now what you have to do, you have to publish this tool in the cloud desktop. So let me close this thing. Let me clear my screen. And let me run this command which is called as uv run mcp install server.py file. Now let me click on enter. And here we can see our community chatters tool has been added into my cloud configuration. Once this thing is done, what you have to do, you have to open your cloud desktop. So let me open my cloud desktop. Here we can see there is an option called as search and tools. If you click on here, you can see there is a community chatters has been created. So what you have to do, you have to type something. Let us say I will type something here like how many chatters are in the database. Let me run this out. And here we can see, first of all, what it will do, it will access my tool, MCP tool. So here we can see it is communicating with get top chatters function and it is returning me the results. So these are all the data containing in my database. So this is how you can create a simple MCP server in the Python programming. Now in the next videos, we will be going to see how to create an advanced MCP servers in the Python.